Hello and welcome to MIJ Tech. My name is Mike, and this is the first video that I've been able to release in about 2 months, and I'll bet you want to hear the whole story. Well, here goes. So in my introductory video, you may have heard me mention that I plan to release a video about once a week or as often as life allows. As I've said in conversation to people since then, I've had to enact the life clause. Life truly has been busy the last couple months or so, and certain aspects of my life have been busier than ever. But even without the effects of current world circumstances, it's been difficult to release videos on anything that even resembles a frequent schedule. It seems to be that the best I can do is about every 5 or 6 weeks. Going forward, I plan to release a video hopefully about every month or so. I won't make that a promise, but we'll see how that goes. So aside from just video frequency, I've also mentioned since the start of the channel that video quality has also been an issue. Honestly, I think I've done well for what I have, but while some would say that poor video quality can be forgiven so long as the audio is good, I think there comes a certain point where 4x3 480p video on 15-year-old technology just doesn't cut it, especially for a tech channel. In 2020? I mean, come on. People have higher expectations than they did in 2005. One of my goals since the channel started has been to invest in a modern, higher quality camera, and I plan to do that with my tax returns. I've also at some point hoped to invest in better and more reliable lighting, since you might have noticed in some of my videos that my lighting has been, well, inconsistent even within some of the same videos. I also have plans to begin learning new video editing software, and it's something I've actually already started to do in helping to produce videos for my church. So with all that said, I have a special announcement to make. I'll be right back. Wouldn't you like to know what's in this box? Well, thank you for watching my May 2020 update. Oh, who am I kidding? Let's take a look. I'm sure it's really no mystery to anyone what's in this box. So at this point in the video, you get to see my unedited, unscripted reactions to what I'm about to do here. And if you do happen to see me edit anything out, it's because I said something really stupid. Without further ado, let's dig in. No, I have not opened this box already and retaped it, so this might end up being an unboxing fail here. Watch your knife, Mike. Alright, here we go. So, of course this is my new camera. There's no question about that here. Wow, they really taped this thing down. So I purchased this camera using the affiliate link of someone that I know, and while I won't tell you how much I spent on this, I will say that that person is going to get a pretty good commission. Now, the price was under the amount of my tax returns, and for that matter, under the amount of my stimulus. So if that gives you any indication as to the price range. I wasn't going to spend a fortune on this, but I did want to get something relatively nice. And this person's affiliate link that I used, it was by his recommendation that I bought this camera. So inside the box, guess what? We have another box! Oh, come on, Mike, you can do it. Oh. Maybe I get to try this unboxing thing all over again here, so we're going to do that. Tape. Paper tape, that's a lot easier to get into. So what I chose to do when I purchased this camera was to get it as part of a bundle, and the benefit of doing that is that while you could get just the camera for a certain price and maybe find a good deal, it's often better to get things as part of a bundle with other things included, because if you were to purchase all those other things together with the camera, or I should say purchase all those things separately, then you're going to pay a lot more money in the end for that. So I tried to find the bundle that made the most sense for me. So where I bought this from, as I'm looking at this here now, was maybe you saw on the side of the box there, this is from Amazon. I did use Amazon, but I actually used a third-party seller on there, and that third-party seller is 33rd Street Camera. I don't know how well that's going to show up on my nice old camera, But anyhow, they're a camera store that's actually in New York. And so I decided to patronize them. So, looking at what we have here, let me pull out the main feature. This is the Canon Rebel T7i. And the reason I got it over some of the other ones I had knowledge of at the time, I've since learned of other cameras that I could have purchased. Little buyer's regret perhaps in some ways, but I am still pretty happy with this purchase. This will help me to capture 1080p 60 frame per second video. Alright, so then as part of that bundle, I get a nice camera bag that will come in handy if I decide to use this for traveling off-site anywhere doing things, which I might do for purposes perhaps outside of this channel, maybe with the channel, who knows, we'll see. So there's the camera bag. Here, yeah, let me block my computer screen here, not that you can see it very well anyway. I don't know the name of this company. I'm not a camera guru. I just want to make that very evident right now. I don't know cameras very well, but I did find a few things to consider when going into this purchase. You know, this wasn't something I did blind. I did do some research. So in here is my camera tripod that I got with this. Of course, I'm using one with the camera I'm using now. I have one alternate tripod, and so now I have a third tripod that I can use. So some of the things that I got with part of this bundle are a couple of these lenses, and you heard my disclaimer before, I don't have to repeat that, but these will help me to take better close-up shots. There's a telephoto lens, and then I have a wide-angle lens with macro. That's what it says on the box. I'm sorry, I'm just reading the box here. Right? I could probably describe it better if I had the advertisement in front of me. All right, so in addition to that, we also have an adjustable lens. That's what I wanted to say with that. So I have a nice adjustable lens in addition to what's already included on the camera, something that will also allow me to take some different kinds of shots. I'm going to be learning as part of this process how to actually use all this stuff, and I have people in my life who know more about cameras than I do. So if you're one of those people out there, then yeah, we need to do some talking here. All right, well, I'm holding this bag in my hand, and there's a bunch of little things in here. So we're looking at, so there's a remote control that goes with this. I have a couple of lens covers. I have some cleaning cloths and things like that. I have, there's a couple SD cards in here. There's this little squeezy thing, which is probably for dusting off the lens so that I don't have to touch it. That's my non-educated guess as far as its utilization for a camera. Hey, I don't remember this being part of the bundle, but it comes with a USB card reader. That will actually come in very handy, because what I'm currently having to do is to use my old computer where I have a card reader that fits in a 3.5-inch bay that I insert my SD cards into to pull the footage off, and then I have to transfer that to my new computer, you know, over network or USB drive. I have to find some way to do that, or file sharing services. So if this does what I hope it does, then that will enable me to not have to go through that process. So that's very nice. Yeah, there's a couple other things in here that have to do with, oh yes, my filters. I have there's UV filters. There's a couple of other filters which I might list and put in the video somewhere. You know, some of this, and probably a lot of this, I'll put in the video description just so you can have an idea as to all of what's in here. All right, so they have a flash also. They call this a digital slave flash, a slave flash. So again, you camera adept people out there, you're probably laughing at some of my weak description of these things, but pardon me for that. So we also have a car charger that goes with it. I'm running out of space here, and I'm already breaking my things. Would you look at that? Well, you will not stay up. Yeah, let's cover up the camera, because that's what I want to do. There. How's that? Not that you can really answer. All right, a couple more things in here. I have some more lens filters on here. Actually, there are magnification lens things. That's my technical description of that. So there's that, 4-piece of that, so get different magnification levels. Oh, this is where my other filters are. So what were those other things then? You know what, that's why I'm going to put a lot of this in the video description. It's been a couple months since I actually purchased this. I purchased this right at the beginning of all of these, you call them world circumstances that we have now. And before certain things happened with my financial provision. So thankfully I accomplished this before that, but there is all of that. There. Cover up my screen there, which I think I'm already doing anyhow with that other lens. So now that I have all of this new camera equipment, what are my plans for actually implementing it? Well, I've already started shooting footage for some of my current projects using my older camera, and so I plan to finish up those projects using that older camera. Yeah, sorry. I just want to keep things consistent. Yeah, as if there's any virtue in that. But you'll see me using my new camera soon enough. Although at the rate that I'm currently releasing videos, that may still be a while. But whenever that is, it should give me some time to at least learn this new camera so that you can get some better content from it right out of the gate. I'll do my best to move forward on these current projects so that you don't have to wait for that forever. So having said that, let me talk about some of the video content that I need to get out of the way. My first priority is to finish up my AMD Ryzen computer build series, and if you saw the first video for that, then you know I have a bit of a ways to go on that. I have already scripted out the rest of the first section of it, and have also done some of the video footage for some of the other sections. So hopefully I'll be able to make some faster progress on that from this point. I also have some video content related to projects that I've done recently, if you count 2 months as being recent. I'm hoping to demonstrate an upgrade from Windows 7 to Windows 10. I also have some plans to do tinkering with my new computer. I'm hoping to be able to do a couple of hardware upgrade and installation videos. I have some demonstrations of some little pieces of hardware that I've picked up the last few months. I hope to do some repair videos. I have an idea for a news video and also a special tech skit that I'm hoping to do. And that will include maybe the alter ego of mine that you've seen perhaps in other footage before. You know, say hello. So I assure you, my lack of content is definitely not due to a lack of ideas, but hopefully it'll be in the midst of some of these new projects that will be able to see this camera put into action. Until then, like this video if you're excited about the prospect of seeing this new camera put to use. Dislike this video if you're frustrated with the frequency of my videos or you disagree with me about the implementation of my camera. It's okay, you can disagree with me. Leave a comment down below. Show your support for me for this channel, especially those of you that have been a part of the very short life of this channel. And also feel free to discuss any of what I've talked about concerning my new camera. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and share this channel with others. I'm excited to see this tech community grow. I'm excited for the future of this channel. And so anyone you think might be interested in this kind of content, then definitely pass that along. My name is Mike. This is MIJ Tech. Thank you for watching. And it's for real this time. No fake ending. I promise.